Yo, what's up? Edo here, high-low assassin coach and Qiyana main. We are currently sitting at 56 LP on my road to Challenger. I have been playing a lot better recently, so that's pretty cool. I think that I'm getting back to form, so stay tuned for this complete 1v9. Today's video will be about completely 1v9 in games. I had 4 inting teammates, and I still managed to win this game. They were trying though, it's not like they were actually running it down, they just had really bad deaths. So this will still be a very interesting game because we had a huge disadvantage as a team and I still managed to turn this game into a W. If you are serious about your improvement as a player, check the first link in the description for free coaching, and now let's jump right into the game. Welcome to the VOD, boys. I hope you are in for a complete 1v9 here. So in this game, I had a losing top lane, losing jungler, and a losing bot lane, and I still managed to win the game, and I want to show you how exactly I did that. So I'm really hyped for this game. As you can see, we are playing some Qiyana into Akali here. I have a Shaco jungle, so yeah, let's jump right into it and see how it goes. Guys, I'm just sitting here on the side, you know, commentating on what I think about and what I did in order to 1v9 this game. I hope you don't mind. On the side, I'm eating a bit of ice cream here to enjoy, and I hope that you guys got something nice to drink and to eat as well, so you can just sit back and enjoy your time here. So, Conqueror setup, guys. I've been running this a lot recently, simply because I want to 1v9. So as you know, I wasn't a big down, so I really want to 1v9 these days, at the moment specifically, and try to get into the early lane a lot more and try to get a lead out of the lane. Because this low Masters, this is not my usual peak, so I really try to just be better than my opponent. What I do here is I try to walk up, bait the Q, and then make her push me in. As you can see, getting hit by the Q is not that bad because my minions hit the Akali as well. And that actually leads to Akali losing HP as well. The second Q that I got hit by right there was actually pretty bad, to be honest. But it is what it is. We are just grabbing grass here, as you can see. Sitting back, waiting for level 2. Also note where my jungler is. Shaco is actually pathing from bot to top, which is interesting. And what I'm trying to do now is I'm grabbing ice in stealth and I'm walking up to the Akali because I saw that my Shaco is coming, right? You can see that on the minimap. And then I just grab ice, use Q flash, and I threw my Q in a way where even if she flashes away towards the tower, she would get hit. Back the first blood, you know, shoved the wave. And here I tried to limit test a little bit because I thought I would win that, but apparently I ended up dying, I think. So this was a bit sus. Also, I queued into her, like, W, so yeah. I mean, that's just really awkward, but it is what it is. And I think I also do Mr. Cannon here, probably. But this was the only, I think, bad death this game. So now we are in for a complete 1v9, guys. And I am stronger than Akali now. So that's pretty cool, remember that, right? As long as you are stronger in the 1v1, in a 1v1 it's totally fine. I got the experience there. We hit a grass Q here. And with Conqueror, you can just stand your ground. So I'm literally standing my ground here, guys. Stacking Conqueror, auto-attacking her down. And yeah, with auto-attacks, guys, you just simply win. Like, it's so interesting. I will actually I won't replay it. You can just replay it if you want. But it's so easy to just stand your ground with Conqueror and just auto-attack people down. If they are an assassin or like a mage, you always win. It's just that simple. Especially because I had a lead there. So apparently my bot lane just died. Shaco died. Apparently it was top, not bot. So my Shaco and my Ornn both died. So as you can see, Bel'Veth already has a big lead. We just end up pushing the wave here so we can take a good reset. And then just buy our first item here. Whenever you want a 1v9, you kinda need Hubris, I think. Hubris is very important as an item because you can stack it and then start a comeback really easily. Don't be too shocked by the Korean language. I actually ended up switching to Korean just for the 1v9 vibes, you know? So yeah, don't bother around with that too much. So what do I do, guys? I have a lead over the Akali, right? So what I did is I just pinged the Drake here. Because I really want to contest the dragon. And it's really easy for me to do that with the lead that I have. So I use EQ and then unempowered. So EQ unempowered and then just the WQ. But my WQ I apparently missed. So now I can just shove the wave and then start moving towards my Shaco. If my Shaco doesn't need help, I can also just not push the wave, by the way. It's also fine. I just play off the lane, like I did right here. Just play off the bounce, you know? Okay, let's walk into the dragon pit here just in case something happens. And then you instantly go back to lane here. So now I have to play really slow. I see that Belwith is there. And look at this 1v2, I think. So I auto attack, I get my level 6. Then I RQWQ the Belwith, and my auto attacks plus Conqueror healing plus Ignite is just enough, I think, to finish off the Akali here. And we just get a double kill, and now we can shove in the wave again and just go for a reset, right? So that was actually really amazing. I think if I don't make that play, I have no chance of winning this one, probably. Like, I had to make this play in order to win. So this is actually pretty cool, and I'm kind of proud of that. Because things haven't been going too well for me recently, and this is kind of a nice way to come back, right? Alright, guys. As you can see, I have 4 kills. Of 5 through the entirety of the game. So we are in for a crazy game, right? And you can already, like, think about, okay, what is my win condition? And apparently I didn't have one. I literally didn't have one. Everyone was playing bad. So all I did is I just tried to look for opportunities. I just pushed waves and looked for opportunities. I pinged off everything. And here I think Akali made a mistake. The way Akali wins this game is by doing absolutely nothing and just waiting for her team to, like, play fights. Because they are so much stronger. But she ends up going for a roam. She dies. She gives me multiple platings. I'll skip forward here so you can see that. She actually gives me multiple platings, which ends up in me getting hubris here. So I take a reset and I ping the grubbies with my hubris. And now I have a huge gold advantage because I got 3 platings. So this was a really fat mistake by Akali. And I also say, Senna, come to grubs. You know, I'm really clear about what I want to do. And she doesn't move. As you can see, that was not really that fun, because I really think that Senna should have moved here. I think apparently Ashe starts moving, misses the ulti on the Akali, and now we just instantly walk into the grubbies. Because I need to leverage what I'm good at, and the only thing I'm good at as a champion is fighting, right? So, we end up starting the fight here. And I think we end up getting 1 grub. So I space the Belwith here, I get the grubby, and then we just dip out, yeah. Because them not having 3 grubs is already pretty big, especially for a champion like Belwith, you know? 2 are also strong, but I think 3 are just completely broken. Alright. Look at the map, guys. I'm getting Havard here by the Melio. I don't know where Belbeth is, just stay back. Don't do too much crazy stuff here. So we really play this slow. We just play this entire, like, really slow. Slow push, ping that we don't know where the enemy team is here. And just relax. Nice little EQ there. She misses cannon because of it. And I EQ and then R her and then Q flash auto attack in order to finish it off, guys. That's another kill, and the reason why that is worth it is because I can now pressure the tower. And Belweth will have to come. If Belweth doesn't come, the tower will probably fall. So, and that just gives my team a bit of freedom to, like, make plays, right? And if Belweth is bot here, which she is, I just get a lot, right? I get a lot. Just use my Q in an efficient way, right? And then play towards a reset here, because I'm really So I almost got the tower, I got a lot of plates, and I'm really fat on gold. From Akali's movement, you can see that the bush is watered, so I have to step away here and just take a reset in a safe spot. and I ping off the Drake. Why do I ping off the Drake, guys? I have no ult, no flash, and the Drake is already up. So realistically, if they do it immediately, we can't contest it. So that's why I ping it off. I'm being really intentional with what I want to do and what I don't want to do, right? Yep. Botlane ends up dying again. And the reason why I move here is because my ult is about to come up. They are all pretty low. I just have the edge here on the cooldown side of things. And I think I end up misplaying this a bit. But let's see. So I tried to ult the Akali here because she was feared. But apparently my ult didn't hit. And then I EQ her and she literally was rushing Sika's arm guard, guys. And that's why I didn't get the kill. So this was a bit unfortunate. But I think I just get shoved in here, guys. We end up pushing the wave. And I missed an E window here. I actually misclicked, so I missed my E window. I could have killed the Milio there. So that was actually not even ideal. So we take a reset. I'll skip forward here. And now looking at the map, guys, if you freeze frame the map, you can see that Drake is up. My ult is coming up in 20 seconds, so I just ping the Drake. I'm being intentional with what I want to do and what I don't want to do. As mentioned. And I just want to shove this as fast as possible with my Tiamat here. And then just immediately move. The reason why I'm not going for the next wave is because I have the lead over the Akali. So she has to make me respond to the wave, you know. It's not like I have to make her respond. So that's exactly what she does. She pushes the wave. I just go back to lane here. And we keep on playing the game. So I just typed, yeah, I carry if you chill. And I think, I mean, let's just see if they listen or not, right? By the way, guys, top is getting crushed completely. I think my Ornn is like 1 and 5 or something. 1 and 6. And the tower is also about to fall. Bot lane tower has fallen. Like, this is not looking good. I can't see everyone on the map, though. So I'm completely alone here with the Akali. So I can hit a nice little Q. And here I think attempting to, like, move, pinging my Shaco is not even that bad. Because they have shutdowns, right? And if I can get my hands on shutdowns, the game becomes significantly easier. But for this you need a lot of confidence, right? You need to expect yourself to carry these fights. So now, I ult, I hit both the Aatrox and the Bel'Veth. She ends up dying to the Ornn. And I don't know if we get this Aatrox, I think he just gets out. Yeah, he does get out. But that's actually fine. I mean, shutdown on the Shaco is pretty good, because here I realized we can actually play the game in a very specific way. They don't have a lot of hard engage. They only really have the Bel'Veth knock-up and the Aatrox, right? So what we can do is we can try to get Prio in a lane, and then move into the objective and place the Shaco boxes in order to make it really hard for them to like attempt to go for the objectives, right? So we can actually contest stuff if we want to, if we play it the right way. And let's see what we do with that info, right? Let's see how we convert this game, because it's still looking really tough, right? Pinging my bot lane away here so they don't die. Again, guys, why am I on side lane? The reason why I'm on side lane is because I have no ult. If you don't have ult, you can't really play. And now my ult is about to come up, so what do? I move mid lane here. So I made the Akali respond to the wave. And now we are in a numbers advantage here. As you can see, it's a 3v2. I don't know if I played this properly. I didn't expect the Varus to one-shot me like that, so I didn't use R that early. But I think I could have ulted him a lot earlier into the river there and just killed the Milio. So that was a small mechanical mistake on my part. 100%. Okay, let's skip forward here. So I come back here. I see that Akali is pushed up a bit too much. I don't really know what she did here. Like, she just randomly used Sonya's. And I'm honestly not even sure if she gets out, to be honest. Yeah, E on the Grom, Q auto the Akali, get another Hubris stack. And yeah, This is absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, so Akali died, Aatrox is top, enemy bot lane is mid. What does that mean? Nobody is bot. Even Belweth is probably at the Herald here, so I can easily just push and get a lot of gold. Why do I not want to fight there? Well, I can get guaranteed resources bot, guys, and this is the exact reason of why I'm bot lane here. And then I think here Belweth tries to kill me, but I am like a level up, and I even end up missing a Q here. I thought my R hitbox would hit, was not the case. Then I Q, I space that, and then I think I E on the minion, and then use Flash Tiamat in order to kill the Belweth here. I used way too many abilities, by the way. It was not a clean conversion, but I did get the kill. As long as you get the kill, guys, it is what it is. I could have played it better, but it doesn't make a difference, right? We got the kill anyway. So now I think I'm just running away here from the Akali and then taking a reset, coming back. And now I have my Hubris and my Serpents. For 1v9ing specifically, having as much damage as possible is important. So instead of Serpents here, which I would usually go into Milio, I decided to opt into my Profane. So all I have to do now is I have to play the fights extremely slow, chill, and don't die in the fights. And just play around my stealth. So I'm permanently grabbing grass. And look at the objective here, guys. This is pretty easy for us to fight. So I Q over the wall, I grab ice. I ice Q and then ult the Varus here. Belweth is fighting into the Shaco boxes, so it's almost impossible to play. And then they are like a bit of... They are split up, actually. And look at the boxes from Shaco, how much work they are doing. This is absolutely crazy. And there we have another kill here onto the Varus, and we actually end up getting the objective here. And this right here is the turning point of the game, guys. And the only reason why we are able to even remotely win this game is because we play around our strong suits, right? Which is fighting around objectives with Shaco boxes and my ult. And that's it. That's all that's needed for us to win this game, guys. As soon as we get into the side lane, it's super hard to play because they have Aatrox, which is a great side laner. They have Belweth, which is an amazing side laner. And they have like Akali, which is also not that easy, but she's pretty far behind, so that's not really an issue. And look what I just typed. If I go back here, guys, you can see I type play for early access through mid lane, then place boxes, and it's GG. And that's essentially all we need to do in order to win this game, as mentioned. So, what's important, guys, when it's about 1v9ing? Don't fall into bad habits, don't fall into negativity. Stay positive, try to make it as hard as possible for the enemy team to win, and ping your intentions. Look what I do. I just typed play around boxes, get early access through mid lane, right? So that's exactly what I want to do. Here I use the wrong combo into the Milio. If I one-shot the Milio there, we just win the game on the spot. But my Shaco was not there yet, my Ornn is not there, so I just go into early, fat mistake. This mistake can cost you the game on the spot, by the way. So essentially this was a really, really big one. So I just type my bad, it is okay. Now focus on what you want to do. Move on. Think about the game and think about what you can do in order to like still make it hard for the enemy team, right? So now I'm there in like 20 seconds. My ult is up in 35. Ornn is pushing bot. And Varus ends up inting here into my Ashe. So now I realize, wait, they have no ADC. This means that we can literally just go mid lane here and then after that do the Atakan. Alright, now I'm pinging in. Why am I pinging in? Quite simply because Ornn is on his way, as you can see. And I just mark the Milio here as the most important member. Doesn't end up working out because Milio has a lot of movement speed and tools to like prevent us from chasing. But Ornn does get the slow into the Aatrox here. So what we can do now is I can just ignite him instantly so he has no healing and we just kill him. I miss my R. As I mentioned, guys, I didn't play perfectly, but it was enough apparently to like win the game. And now we just play slow here, I think, and just dip out for a moment because we have to play it slower. So I'm just catching a wave here. I have no ult, we can't really play. And yeah, we just have to take a step back here. Right, catching the wave here. I think... Yeah, I'm not into fighting here. Quite simply because of my ult cooldown. But then I move anyway, because it's about to come up in like 20 seconds. So let's see what happens here. Stealth into stealth into stealth, guys. Nothing else. That's all you should be doing. Only stealth. And then look at this. I almost one-shot the Milio here. I grab grass again. They literally can't see me. And now I ult the Varus. I get a beautiful kill onto the guy. And that just wins us the game, I think. Because now we can probably contest objectives easily. Grass Q, guys. Wait for your cooldowns. Grab grass again. I misgrabbed, sadly. But because of the Shaco box, it's still possible for us to play this. She tries to ult me, dies on the way. We kill everyone. And it's looking great. And why do we win, guys? We played around Shaco boxes and around my ult. And I set it up pretty darn nice into the Varus and into the Milio there. So that was actually pretty good. I have no mana here, so all I'm doing is I'm pushing. My team ends up getting the Milio too. So let's see what I communicate here. Let's see how I behave in this specific moment. So I take a reset, yeah, and I ping the Atakan because I have ult up, I have 3 items, I'm insanely strong, we can easily fight this. Okay. Ashe is trying to push mid lane, but she can't really. And let's see what ends up happening here. So I walk into the like middle of mid lane and Atakan here to just see what happens, right? And then I see a fight is breaking out, and now I can simply move. Sweep the area, play it slow. And now I know that Varus has no summoner spell, so we just get a kill here. Grass, grab stealth again, guys, and just play it super slow. Extremely slow. Grass, into grass. Into grass. Ult. Hit 2 people with it, guys. And then I have to flash, but I actually bait the Belbeth with it, so we get another kill here. And now the objectives are completely free. They only have Milio left and Akali, and those 2 are extremely, like, unnecessary. We just don't need to care about them when it comes to objectives. So I'll skip forward here. I think we just get both objectives. I push mid lane out, and then we take a reset. And then I type do the Atakan. But I think I also type that they shouldn't fight, because I'm not there yet. Exactly. So I think we are really accurate. And then they can fight, because now I'm on my way. My ult is up in like 4 seconds, so it's totally fine to fight here. We get Atakan. That is just an amazing game to play, guys. Now the game becomes a lot easier, right? So now look what happens. I QW EQ Profane the Akali. I use ult. I hit 3 people with it. I hit someone on top as well. And, I mean, now the game is just... It's a blast, right? Because I'm so strong. We have a lead. We got Atakan. It's just beautiful to play. Let's skip forward again here. So I take a reset because of the Aatrox. I end up getting a pickaxe. Because now I want to build the serpents. They still have a Milio with a lot of shields. If they had a Lulu or something, I would also do it. Okay, let's skip forward here. What do? We just push the mid lane wave. Why? Because we want access to this Baron, right? So we go mid lane and we push. Just use your auto attacks. Don't use too much mana, especially if you're on Triumph, you shouldn't use too much mana. And I giga ping the objective here. My Shaco doesn't really want to. But I think I have an angle here because look, 2 people are bot guys. So anyone who walks in here just dies. I ult the Belbeth, EQ, WQ. Super easy to play, right? What do? We push mid lane again. Mid lane prio is such an important concept if you want to contest objectives, right? So now we just push that, and I think we end up starting the Baron here. Aatrox TP's top. We end up getting the Nash. Why did we get the Nash? Because I killed the Bellwether, because I got mid lane prio, and I was really intentional with what I want to do. Is my team listening to me? Yes, they are, but they have no other choice. I was the only member that's, like, literally fed. So we end up getting Aatrox ult here. And now with the Baron, we can literally just push mid lane and try to make stuff happen, right? Let's see what happens here. So we end up shoving the wave here together with Ashe. Ornn is going top, and my entire team is coming here. So with the lead I have 43 extra AD from Hubris. I have 4 items, almost 5. I mean, what are they supposed to do, right? And now Ashe gets collapsed. I land a beautiful ER onto two people. We end up getting 2 kills. I think I WQ the virus, get another kill. And that should pretty much be enough, guys, in order to end this game. What do we learn from this one, guys? Never give up. Play around your win conditions, around your reference points, which is simply fighting, right? You simply want to play fights on Qiyana. That's the most important concept you need to understand. And try to find a way in order to win the game. For example, in this case, it was clearly Shaco boxes and my ult. That's it. That's all we need in order to win the game. And you can still lose a game like this, but you can also do your best and build the mental strength in order to, stick through games like that. Alright? I hope this helped you guys. I hope this was enjoyable. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.